Alright, hello everyone, it's Happy, and today we're literally going to be talking about the most OP platoon there is in existence, and you guys definitely knew this was coming. It was the Annihilator and the Smasher together. Now just wait till the very end of this game to see the stats of the game actually, and you'll be literally shocked by how OP this platoon is. So yeah, again, you just saw there was a light tank, and in like 10 seconds he was out of the game real quick. One shot each, boom, he was gone. But overall, this is probably the most OP platoon just to farm up your win rate and to actually win events. So for example, the Christmas event, I think this is probably the best the best platoon grind or the win rate grind you could do, because these tanks are just so strong. There's nothing better than them in tier 7, so having both of them really helps, and you can pretty much one shot a lot of tanks as long as you focus them. So for example, if you start targeting a medium tank from tier 6, you can pretty much one tap him, and in 10 seconds, actually 2 seconds, he's gonna be gone, literally. And this is how I played a few of my games during the Christmas event, because randoms were so horrible, and I had to, you know, at least try and get the win rates up, because I think my win rate was closer to 55, maybe 60, compared to the usual 60 plus during the event. So therefore, I needed to spice it up a bit. Usually, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't recommend this. But the randoms were so horrible during this event that I said, you know, screw it. I'm literally going to get into my Annihilator and Smasher, and I'm going to platoon up with my good friend, and we're going to smack up randoms really, really easily. And that's what really happened, and I think I did like 10 to 15 games with this, and the win rate was closer to 80% or something like that, which is crazy, which is really crazy. But of course, it really does make sense. One of them is a drum tank, well, a tank with 3 shells in its gun, and the other is a tank that can do up to 1,000 with HE. You feel me? That's just crazy. And so this is the best platoon you can wish for, but at the same time, a lot of people will cry to me and say, you know, Happy, you're being toxic. What about what happened to not playing toxic tanks? Yeah, sure, during normal randoms, I'd never do this, you know. But since this is a Christmas event and I really wanted the snow globe, I think I can make the excuse of saying, you know, let's just jump into the Annihilator and Smasher platoon. Now, as you can see, the Tankenstein was left against both of us, so I allowed my platoon to take the first shot, and I'm pretty much going to be smacking this guy up myself. As you can see here, this guy stands no chance. This is what I mean, like the first Halloween tank was the Tankenstein. Everyone thought it was mediocre at the time, but then the next tank was the Dracula, and then it was the Smasher, and then it was the Annihilator. So this is pretty much Wargaming's whole concept of premium tanks. They add better and better versions of tanks, and I'm really scared to see what a better version of the Annihilator is, because that's just crazy. So yeah, as you can see, we just smacked him up, and just wait for the end result. Just take a look at this. 3,600 damage at tier 7 for both of us. Now, this isn't the only game where we both did 3k, but just look at the team. The team itself did over 8,000, and we did 7,200 of that. Just think about it. That's insane. But yeah, so Happy is out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.